Hi, Mom. Yeah, no, can you pick up Chris after school? Yeah, I'm at the doctor's.
Mrs. Harris?
Describe your symptoms.
Hang on. Stress, headaches, nausea. Yeah, well, I work on Saturdays.
And how long has this been?
Equanimity. Balance your lifestyle.
This is Paul Parkinson.
Well, hi, Paul. They told me that you and I get a chance to talk about your book, Unselfish.
Well, great. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, tell me about the success of the book. What has it done since it's been on the market?
Well, it actually releases officially next Tuesday. It's available now on Amazon, but the pre-sales have been great, and there's a lot of pre-publicity.
I've heard a lot of buzz about the book. I think you're going to really, really hit the charts. Tell me, what is the premise, the synopsis version of Unselfish?
Right. Unselfish contains 99 stories, 99 inspiring stories of people who have put others before themselves. They've turned the camera around and have done something for others.
Tell me your favorite story. And I know it's like your kids trying to pick the favorite one, but tell me one of your favorite stories.
You know, one that I really like because I think it's so timely with what's taking place in the world, tells the story of a family, a Christian family who was in Kashmir at Christmas time at a small ski resort. It was Christmas Eve. They wanted to have their own small worship service, but there was snow outside waist deep. They couldn't get the 200 yards to the small church on the mountain. A short while later, they came out, and a group of Muslim men who were working there at the resort had shoveled 200 yards all the way to this small chapel on Christmas Eve. And all of them, the Muslim, the Christian family, spent Christmas Eve together there in that small chapel. That, to me, is one that I really like because I think it is so timely with what's taking place in the world today.
That would be my next question. What do you hope Unselfish will change in the world?
Yeah. Well, I hope it will inspire additional stories and acts of kindness that people will read this and say, I can do something. There's actually, the 100th story is unwritten in the book. There's a blank page that asks the reader to go out and write their own story number 100. So the hope is that people will go and be inspired by this and do unselfish things.
I'm going to take this position. Why do you think the world is selfish?
You know, I don't know there's any one particular reason. I certainly think that social media probably has a part to do with that. The rise of the selfie, the people are looking for more likers, more followers, more notoriety, so to speak, on themselves, and I think that helps to perpetuate the selfish culture.
When you feel selfish, is it not a good thing? Because there's self-preservation. So
right.
Selfish has a place.
Certainly. You need to if you're not taking care of yourself, it is certainly hard to take care of others, so you make a good point.
As we move forward in our lives, do you think the unrest that we see in our world, and I'm talking about in America and across the nation, people are doing selfish things. Do you think you can change that with just a book?
You know, I think we all have to believe that way. I think everybody can make a difference, can make a small part, and as this spreads, as people recognize they can all do something, yeah, I do believe that there's much difference that can be made.
Like a habit, selfishness is very challenging to change. How have you learned to be a little less selfish on your own level?
You know, again, it comes down to just putting others before yourself. I think you have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to do things that may not further your own good. It may be a sacrifice of time, of talent, in some cases money, but it always requires giving of yourself to others.
Well, like your book, I believe there are good people. I believe there are unselfish people. I think that there are people who put the needs of humanity before their own needs sometimes. So I think you're into something good with your book, Unselfish. Once again, you want us to go where and find out more about you?
You can go to our website, unselfishstories.com. The book is available on Amazon at this time, and it will also be available in numerous bookstores across the country beginning next Tuesday.
Paul Parkinson, I salute you for your very cathartic look at the world. That's a great way to look at it. And thank you for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show and talking about your book,
Thank you for having me.
Unselfish.
Thank you.
It's my joy.